Guess what, guys? We finally fucking did it. We finally got one of the supply drop weapons. You know, we always needed these supply drop weapons because they're just awesome. But they're kind of fucked as well because the system and the way you need to get it is kind of shitty. And I am going to explain what I feel and how I feel about these fucking supply drops. But the thing is, I don't really like Combine TDM. Combine's an overplayed map and TDM's fucking gay. So we're just going to switch over to a better game mode and a better map in 3, 2, 1, go! And now we're on an actual good map. Granted, it's one of the first weapons that was added into the fucking game, but at least we got something. You know, I don't actually have my reaction to getting it. I did freak out, but I was just so sick of just recording fucking supply drop openings where I'm just getting nothing, like legitimately nothing at all. Zero things. Zero nothings. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the supply drop system in this game is completely fucked. And I don't actually think it's Treyarch's fault. I think it's Activision. They're slimy fucks. They just want to take as much money from all of us as they can. And that guy just tacked my fucking butterfly knife, you fat cunt. I'm actually just sick of the whole supply drop system and I'm not even getting any kills at all. That's awesome. The supply drop system in this game is completely fucked. It's just, there's nothing good about it. Okay. They said at the start of this game that they were only going to give out the weapon variants and all the other, like, fucking camos and stuff like that. But no, they've completely just stuffed it up. They've gone, oh, well, we're money hungry, so we're just going to take everything you own. And yeah, and as I said before, I don't think it's Treyarch's fault because they announced at the start they weren't going to try and tax our money by putting all the weapons in supply drops. I do believe it's Activision's fault because they did the same thing for Advanced Warfare, and we all know how that turned out. Granted, it isn't actually as bad as Advanced Warfare. They actually had game-changing shit, and it was pay to win back then. It really was. Like if the Bow 27 Obsidian Steed went up against a normal Bow, the Steed would win any day, or the Inferno would win. It's because they have different characteristics to actually make it better. But now it's not as bad as Advanced Warfare, but it still is bad. It's gonna get worse. I can see it from now. First, they added like I think it was the wrench, the butterfly knife, and the brass knuckles. And that was okay, you know. The wrench, the butterfly knife, and brass knuckles, they basically have the exact same characteristics as the actual combat knife, but it's just a different look, and that's cool. Like, the supply drops are meant to be purely aesthetic. The supply drops are meant to be purely they're just meant to look nice. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. They've started adding the new guns. The RSA interdiction, I think it's called, or introduction, or intercoction. I don't fucking know. The RSA isn't that... Fuck off! The RSA isn't really that good of a gun. Like, it has aim assist, which is fucking, like, fucking amazing. But it's really not that good of a gun. You know what I mean? It's like the Locust, but a bit shittier. It's like a shittier step cousin of the Locust. You know, it's got worse fire rate. It fires like the SVG. The accuracy and like the zoom in speed is the same as the SVG, but it's just got less damage than a Locust, which makes zero fucking sense. So it's kind of a shitty gun, to be honest. And my sniping skills are still shit. Just really a shit gun. It really is just a shitty gun. But it still is a gun. It still is a new gun that's been put into the game by them in supply drops so they can just tax all of our money. But the thing is, they're still making money. They're still going to make money through the DLC packs, and they're still going to make money from Season Pass owners who have already bought the Season Pass. And the one thing that needs to be changed, and I've seen so many YouTubers and so many people in the Call of Duty community who have put out videos saying that supply drops need to be changed. You would think that they go, well, maybe the fucking supply drops actually need to be changed, you know what I mean? But no, they're not going to change them. Face it, guys, they're actually not going to change the supply drops. It's fucked already. It's already fucked. They're not going to do shit all about it. good accuracy. They're just gonna tax all that money. They want every last penny. And what's the best way to do that? Is by giving us a chance at getting the new weapons. So they're just gonna drain every little bit of money out of us because that's just what they want to do. You know, they just feel, oh, well, we can just take the money from everybody because it's not like they bought the fucking game or anything. Like, were you fucking gay? Oh! Hit the dab! See? All those things. All the dabbing and all that fucking, that nonsense. That should be in supply drops. That's stuff that's like, oh yeah, it's not gonna actually change the game. It's gonna make you be able to fucking... JUST DO IT! Oh, look. Right on schedule. Let's do a supply drop opening, everybody. Ready? Ready? You ready for me to get nothing? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Pixel? I've never actually seen Pixel. What the hell? Oh, that's Storm, man. Oh, it's fucking terrible. This shit should be like that. That's not gonna fucking change the game in any way. It's just gonna make you look like a fucking twat when you do it. Except for the HG40. The HG40 should be different to the rest of the shit. And that's good, you know, it's a new weapon. But exactly like the Peacekeeper, you need to give it to the Season Pass owners. What I'm trying to say is they gave the Peacekeeper to the Season Pass owners. They gave it to them at the DLC, and anyone that bought the DLC, I can't remember what DLC it was, doesn't matter. They gave it to all of... Is that the NX Shadowclaw? See? See, look what you're doing? I thought it was the NX Shadowclaw, and now I fucking died. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Activision. You fucking little cunts. I wouldn't be too mad about this if it wasn't that you took out that we can't use the weapons in private match. What the fuck's that shit? Okay, so my friend, before I got the butterfly knife, my friend had the butterfly knife and the Marshall 16. And he said, oh, we can do some trick shotting in private match with them because we can use them and shit. I was like, alright, that's awesome, we can do that, that'll be fun. But he puts them on the class, you go in and we can't use the classes. That's fucking retarded. And all the saved game modes that you can use that had like the RSA interdiction, the HG40, all the new weapons and all that, you can't fucking use them because they're like, oh, well, we don't actually want you to use them. We just want you to waste all your money to see if you want them, and even if they're shit, you're still gonna be fucked anyway. Like, what the fuck's that? You're an idiot. You're a fucking bold cunt. Obviously, my opinion doesn't matter because even T Martin says this shit, even Merc Music says this shit, even every YouTuber known to man says this shit, but they're still not going to change it, you know, because they're just going to destroy the Call of Duty community just for a bit more money, and that's a bit fucked. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video about how cancerous the supply drops are and how they're never going to get better. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and add it to your favorites and share this on Google+. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Everybody gonna die, gonna go one day. Maybe it'll happen on a Monday. Dropping the work and get hit by your Hyundai. Fucking let it all go one day. I know, I'ma get it like this. Living a life where they all reminisce. Never regretted the second I said it. I feel like I'm smarter, I read it on Reddit.